Okay, I'm gonna clap to get the audio synced. Ready? You're good? Okay. Ready? Yeah. Ready? Yeah. It is impressive how thoroughly a year can veer away from the plan you have for it. In January, when I posted my first video about my project for the year, I was doing gig work sporadically. I had plenty of time to make art and videos, and I didn't really see that changing. Within 2 weeks of the year beginning, not only had I been cast in a musical that started rehearsals immediately, but I'd also started nannying for a family member's 2 young children, one of whom has special needs, despite my having had very little prior experience in childcare. I agreed to both of these responsibilities willingly, and overall, I think they went incredibly well, but I had significantly less time to spend on this project than I had previously anticipated, which is fine. I don't regret the way I ended up spending my creative time this year. I just wanted to wrap up this project with a bit of a bow, since I otherwise have left it languishing since January, and it is the end of 24. I want to talk about what I did this year and what I'm thinking about for next year. In January through March, I was in 9 to 5 the musical, both in the ensemble and understudying Judy. During that time, I was also performing with the Dallas Symphony Chorus, and we performed and recorded Franz Schmidt's Das Buch mit 7 Segeln, or The Book with 7 Seals, which is a crazy difficult choral piece based on the Book of Revelation in the Bible. That was a choice. I was extremely stressed, but it was very, very rewarding. In May, I had auditions, more Dallas Symphony Chorus concert. I got to perform at Broadway on a Tuesday again in the ensemble for their Shadowcast of Chicago. Can you guess who I played? Yeah, okay. In June, I got to play the intelligent ingenue Annabelle Adams in a staged reading of a new musical by Jeff Flaster called Following Jimmy Valentine. That was super fun, the music was challenging, and I got to work with some of my favorite people, including Rebecca Lowry, music director extraordinaire, and CEO of musicalwriters.com. After that, I launched into another crazy stressful month of preparing for performances. I was in the community ensemble for Dallas Theater Center's production of The Little Mermaid, which was pretty chill. The community ensemble was largely double cast. We had rehearsals 3 days a week, and then I only had performances on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays once we opened for our 4-week run in July. However, before we opened in July, I had my birthday. Let me back up. Remember 2020? That was the spring where I was graduating with my degree in vocal music performance. Yes, you remember. But because of everything else that happened that spring, I didn't ever get to perform my senior recital. And I thought I'd gotten over it, but it turned out I hadn't. The other things I'd missed out on from then, getting to sing in an excellent choir, doing opera, musical theater, I'd gotten that back. I've been doing that all this year and last year. But in a way, the pinnacle of my academic achievement was really that recital that I'd worked so hard to prepare, and I never got to do it. So for my birthday this year, I had the somewhat insane idea to do it as part of my birthday party. So in addition to starting tech rehearsals for Little Mermaid that weekend, I also had to perform my entire senior recital's worth of music, about 45 minutes to an hour of classical repertoire, for my friends and family. No big deal. My incredible, kind, talented friend and pianist, Adam C. Wright, very graciously practiced with me throughout the summer, all while I was still in rehearsals for Little Mermaid and nannying. Then we performed my recital that weekend of my birthday in July. I should get around to posting that recording. I will. After I made it through the recital, Little Mermaid was a walk in the park, or under the sea. Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I could everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one have and hold? Looking around here, you think she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got moves and intelligence galore.
I'm the one.
I'm the one. By the time we closed the show, I'd started my second job of the year, which was really just going back to a job I used to have, doing customer service in an environmental lab. The next show I had lined up was a full production of another new musical called Olivia O at the DFW Arts Summer Theater Festival. I played Olivia, the title character, who's a 14-year-old Guatemalan girl who gets separated from her mother at the U.S.-Mexico border in El Paso, Texas. It's a heavy topic for sure, but it's treated with so much care and hope by the writers Jessica Carmona and Diane Curry-Sam. Olivia is such a strong character, and I was honored and a little intimidated to play her. I haven't played many lead roles in musicals since I didn't go to college for theater, and I had some major imposter syndrome to face. I really related to Olivia in one way, though. We both used drawing and painting to express ourselves, and I got to make her paintings for the show, which was really special. One of the lines from a lovely song in the show is, "Paint me a picture of your hand holding mine." So I made a bunch of little paintings of holding hands as gifts for the cast and production team. I was so grateful to be part of that show's journey. Because I literally cannot give myself any downtime, I had one singular day in between our final performance of Olivia O and our first rehearsal for A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, in which I played Woman 1 in the 6-person ensemble. That show was so much fun. Everyone in the cast was both an incredible musician and comedic performer, and they made the run not feel like work at all. Holding with tradition, I switched jobs again during the last week of the shows, just to another position in the same lab. And then we were suddenly in November. I had no more theater scheduled for the year, but more singing to do. Christmas paused with the Dallas Symphony for the first 2 weekends of December, so I still had rehearsals, but a lot more evening and weekend availability than I had before, which was very quickly and conveniently filled with Thanksgiving and Christmas festivities. So this year did end up very busy, and a lot of it was craft and creativity, but not in exactly the way I envisioned it. Does life ever go the way we plan? I've been reflecting about what all I did this year and how I felt about it, and in many, many ways, this year has been my best one yet, but in other less visible ones, my hardest year as well. I've learned a lot about myself and what I need and what I want, and the differences between those things, and I'm grateful for it. I'm not sure what 2025 has for me. I definitely have more choir to do. DSC has a tour in Europe over my birthday, but other than that, I don't have a lot on my performance plate yet, and I don't actually mind that. I'm waffling about how much I even want to audition for this year. Don't get me wrong, I do love theater, obviously, but I also have other things I love to do, and theater has a way of swallowing up all of the time I have for those things. So maybe it's time for a step back. I think I won't stop auditioning entirely if there's something I really, really want to do, but I want to reclaim my time a bit, do some more of my own music, find out where what I have to offer is best used, and just keep exploring and enjoying the wonderful world we have. Someone's got to do it. Thanks for watching and joining me on this journey. It's been a whole year. Bye. Talk about what I did. I performed and recorded Franz Schmidt's Das Buch. One second, the wind. Okay. That's so nice. Then we performed for what? Okay. I'm gonna start that over.